Hi everybody, that's Allie.
And that is Dash,
Welcome to our playdate.
where we choose a game, sometimes make up our own rules, and play for a while.
Enjoy listening and playing along.
Or don't. We can't hear you. It's a podcast.
So this is airing right before Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you who celebrate Christmas.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
When does Hanukkah land this year?
Hanukkah is, I think I looked it up, December 7th to 17th, I think.
Oh, so it's very early this year.
I think it starts December 7th and then goes to the 17th.
Nice.
There were 7s involved.
Yeah.
And it was December.
8 crazy nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. 7 to 17th, that's 10 days.
That's 10 days. So it's probably 7
But
to
I think
15?
it's like...
Sundown on the 7th?
Might be. Yeah.
Okay.
I did look it up. And there was a 7 involved. So I think it starts sundown December 7th, I believe. So,
Maybe.
yeah.
And if not, correct us in the comments, because more comments equals more engagement.
Yeah. We could just Google it, but we don't do research on this podcast. I did Google it.
We do not.
Yeah, I did Google it earlier this month, though, because I was curious. I always
Right, yeah. I always like to see when it is, yeah.
Sure.
We could make a little holiday graphic for our fans.
Yeah. And so given that, it's the holiday season, so, coming off of Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
going into New Year's, whatever holidays you might celebrate in between, people get time off work. You might be spending some time with your friends and or family.
Yeah.
Chosen or related by
Right.
blood.
And one of the things you like to do
One of the things
is...
you may want to do is play a game. And so we decided we're going to play Outburst Remix. This is a game many of you might have or have access to. And so we're going to play it with you.
It's one of those like super classic games that a lot of people
It's a
just
classic.
have.
This is Outburst Remix. I haven't played Outburst itself in a very long time. I often get it confused with Taboo. But yeah, I think this is just a quicker way to play it. And we're not going to go around and get points. We'll just do a few cards each and see who ends up with the most points at the end.
Okay, sounds good.
So there's categories on both sides. The coolest thing about this game is like the card reader. So you slip the card in and all of the clues will become clear. And then you get to do this fun little clicky activity that's very satisfying when and if I get them correct.
Sure.
The clicking is so satisfying to me.
So I'll hold
and then
it
you
up
get
near the
60
mic.
seconds.
And it's by Mattel, a little independent toy company that some people may or may not have heard of.
So this is probably the first time you've heard of Mattel. So just give them a Google. Go to your Google machine and type in MATTEL and you'll become acquainted with who they are and what they do. Okay, so there's a category on each side. Feel free to pick the category for me.
Okay, so I've got this.
Yeah.
So is the category the thing at the top in purple or the
Category
thing
is
at
the
the
thing
top?
on top in the purple, and then you give me a clue as to what it is.
Okay, all right, I think so. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you the category and then you can go. Hanky Panky is the category, and it is Tom Hanks' Best of the 80s.
Oh, wow. Okay, big.
Yes.
Bosom Buddies.
Yes.
Tom Hanks' Best of the 80s. Oh, man. Tom Hanks was Splash.
Yes.
What else was Tom Hanks in? I'm thinking of the 90s and the aughts. Ooh, what else was he in the 80s?
It's another one that I saw recently that was such a great movie.
He has
a
been
remake
in
of a
so
TV
many
show.
things. A remake of a TV show?
Yeah.
A remake of a TV. Oh, Bewitched? No.
No. Time's up. Yeah. Okay, so you got Bosom Buddies, Splash, and Big.
Yes.
So you got 3.
Okay.
And then the ones you missed were Bachelor Party.
Nope.
The Money Pit.
Okay, I've heard of that one.
Oh, the Money Pit was the one about the house, right?
Yeah. That's a house. I think they did a remake of it with like Drew Barrymore, maybe.
Yeah? Oh.
I feel like it was a Drew Barrymore, Jimmy Fallon joint. Maybe not.
I don't know.
I could be hallucinating.
And if not, there should be.
We don't do research.
Volunteers.
Nope.
Dragnet, which was the one I saw recently. It was really good.
Okay.
Punchline, which I've never heard of. The Burbs, never heard of.
I've heard of that.
And then Turner and Hooch.
Oh, Turner and Hooch, a classic. I was only thinking of Hooch.
Yeah.
The dog. Okay, so I have 3 points.
You have 3 points. There you go. Did you ever see that episode of Bob's Burgers where Gene's costume was Turner and Hooch? And he was like half
I just saw that
Turner,
episode
half
recently.
Hooch?
Yes, I saw it recently. Do you want to keep track of points somewhere? Where's that pen that we had?
Here's this, and then I took the pen and I put it down here. Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna write down the points here.
All right.
Let's do like 5 rounds.
Oh, okay. This one you're gonna do really well.
Okay.
So category is.
So hold on. A, D. There we go. And then A has 3 points. Okay.
Yeah. Category is swingers.
Ooh.
Frequent World Series appearances.
New York Yankees.
You have to
Oh,
put
sorry.
the timer, you cheating cheater.
Sorry. New York Yankees. The LA Dodgers. Boston Red Sox.
No.
No. The Atlanta Braves.
Mm-hmm.
The Chicago Cubs. No. Who else has appeared in a bunch of them? The Oakland A's. No.
Well, this says athletics, but that's the Oakland A's.
Yeah,
right?
the Oakland A's.
Time.
Damn. How many did I get?
You got 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Yeah.
Squeaked one in. All right, cool.
So you missed the Cardinals,
Really? Okay.
the Pirates,
I never would have guessed the Pirates.
the Indians, the Twins,
The
the Orioles,
Indians.
and the Reds.
You know, I forgot about the Indians because
Some
they
of
are
them-
no longer the
I was
Indians.
gonna say
Yeah.
some of these. I was gonna say we should have looked at when this game was made because some of these teams are no longer called these names.
Right. I mean, it's still Cleveland. They just changed their name to the Guardians.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's still the Cleveland
Guardians?
baseball
Okay.
team, but they changed to the Guardians. They did it the right way though. They didn't announce that they were going to change their name, so there wasn't like the Washington Redskins changed their name, but
They're I just found out what they were.
they just played on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I mean, missed opportunity to call them the Washington Yetis. Truly, or we need more whimsical sports names. Like, why don't we have the Yetis,
Right.
or the Sasquatches, or the Mothmen?
Ooh,
The Milwaukee Mothmen? Come on.
that's a great name.
So
yeah.
good. So good. You can take that. Just send your checks to Playdate.
Yeah.
I mean, so many Cincinnati Chupacabras, please. So good.
Yeah, that's very good.
I don't think anyone in Cincinnati could say
But
that.
I feel like a few
let's get more cryptid
Yeah.
named teams.
I think we do, but they're like arena football teams
Maybe.
or women's basketball teams, but like
Yeah.
they go with more traditional classic names for all the higher up pro sports.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, what about like the Des Moines Godzillas? That'd be
See,
great.
but there's a licensing issue there because Godzilla is an intellectual
But
property.
so Godzilla is, but his creature, he's a
Kaiju.
kaiju.
Right. So you can call them a kaiju. But
Kansas City kaijus. You're welcome.
I think
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay.
You get alliteration. You get okay. Here's how it should work. This is why people don't like sports.
Yeah. Oh, this is why.
This is the one reason why people don't like sports. You get a city name, you find a cryptid that alliterates with that city name. That's what you call the team. Everyone's happy. The merch is cute.
Mm-hmm.
The merch is so cute. It's fun for everyone. You get to have a little fun stories about the cryptid.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. I don't understand why people don't let me
I'm there
name
with
sports
you.
teams.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think it's also a copyright thing.
No.
I'll give you an example. So
What's the Florida? The Florida was swamp ape.
the Florida skunk ape.
Skunk ape.
So Washington changed
Sarasota
their
skunk
team.
apes.
Sarasota skunk apes.
on.
What they were thinking about? No, they were thinking about moving the Tampa Bay Devil
Jersey
Rays.
did it. They have the Jersey Devils.
The Jersey Devils. You're
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, New Jersey.
The one thing you did.
Great job, New Jersey. Well done.
Yep. The Jersey Devils.
Yeah.
Washington changed their name to the Commanders from
Yes.
the Redskins. Good on
Okay.
them for changing their name. The problem was that they announced that they were changing their name.
Yeah.
And then for a year, they had to be the Washington football team while they decided on the name. But meanwhile, some guy came in and bought all the possible names so that they would have to pay him for it. Yeah. The one that everybody wanted was Washington Red Wolves or Washington Red Hogs. And both of those names got beaten out because there were licensing and intellectual property issues. Yeah.
Wow. That
So
guy
we
was
became
smart.
they became the Commanders. Yeah.
It could also been, I don't know, the Ted Bundys. That could have been.
No, we
No,
do not
bad.
need his
No,
name in the
okay. It's
to
bad.
get more fame than it does
Sure.
already. Here you go.
You're not wrong, but
Okay, Allie,
yeah.
here we go. This is Too Cool for School is the category.
Okay.
And it is best high school movies. And I'll give you a clue. It's like 80s and 90s high school movies.
Okay, wait.
So none of them are recent.
Yeah, because I was going to say High School Musical, but then I'm
Right.
wondering.
Yeah.
Can we check the year on the back of the game to see what year we're talking about here?
So the year.
Do you have a copyright?
2004.
Okay, so 2004, so that makes sense. 80s, 90s.
Yeah, 80s, 90s. Yeah.
Aughts. Okay, ready?
Yes.
So high school movies.
Yeah.
Okay. Grease.
Yes.
Oh man, I love high school movies, but not these. 16 Candles. The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club is on here, not 16 Candles.
What's the other one? Pretty in Pink is a solid one. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off is there.
High school movies in the 80s. Back to the Future is
Nope.
a high school movie.
Nope.
Hairspray, is that on there?
Not on here. You're close though.
It's close to Hairspray.
Done. So you got Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah.
You got Grease.
Uh-huh.
You got The Breakfast Club.
Uh-huh.
You missed Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Okay, never seen it, but sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
I did. It's okay. It's a
Has
very
the Sean
80s.
Penn in it, right?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
very
Yeah,
80s
I've never seen it.
movie. It does not.
Oh no, is Dazed and Confused on there?
No.
Okay.
Dead Poet Society.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Carrie.
Okay.
Clueless.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, Clueless is probably
is
the most
solid.
recent one. Yeah. Stand and Deliver.
Mm-hmm.
Footloose.
Oh wow.
and
Classic.
Porky's. And I got to be honest
Yeah,
with you,
some of those are classics.
these, yeah, they're classics, but they would not fly now. Like they're not movies that you show people now.
Yeah. Okay. Clueless. Clueless holds
Clueless,
up.
yes, Clueless holds up.
Footloose I watched kind of recently.
Yeah.
The premise is a little outlandish,
Mhm.
but Footloose holds up.
No dancing.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, Clueless still holds up mostly because Paul Rudd still looks exactly the
Yes,
same
exactly.
and better somehow.
And also, everyone who grew up watching it is now showing it to their kids.
Yeah.
So it's like at the point where it's back around. They just did a commercial for
Yes,
something.
they
with the
did. Yeah,
cast.
with Lisa Silverstone.
Rest in peace, Brittany Murphy. Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So
Stacey Dash is in that movie too.
Stacey Dash, yep.
I would totally take her last name if we got married.
Stevie Dash Dash.
That'd be Dash Dash.
Yeah, well done. Okay, so category is Oh Brother, things
Uh-huh.
that you say to your siblings.
Okay. Stop.
Be more specific. Stop what?
Stop hitting me. Stop touching me. Stop bothering me. Go away. Hi. You're not giving me any feedback here.
Yeah, no feedback.
Put that back. Did you take my thing? I don't know what.
These are all mean things.
Oh no, that's not fair. Me and my brother like each other now.
I know. So these are the greatest hits. Get out of my room.
Uh-huh.
Stop hitting yourself.
Stop hitting yourself.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop
God,
hitting yourself.
That's dumb.
I'm telling mom.
Uh-huh.
I would have also accepted I'm telling dad.
Sure.
I saw it first. I hate you. It's mine. Get off me. Stop looking at me. Stay on your side. You're adopted.
Wow. This sounds really problematic. Like,
Yeah.
this is a very problematic relationship.
Yeah. What happens if you actually like your siblings?
Right, I'm
and you don't
saying.
say those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that was rigged. So I didn't get any of them right. So Allie gets that card.
Wah.
0. Okay, so Dash gets this one. Allie gets this one. And then we go into the next round. Ready?
We're doing 5 rounds.
Oh, I put 5. We can
Okay.
stop at 3 if you want.
Got it. Okay. So what's my category?
Okay. See, I'm picking one that's more fun for you as opposed to...
Oh, I don't know what was on the other side was online or online. Do you want to just do an online card from 2004 and see what there is to see?
Yeah,
'Cause
we'll do that
be
one next.
That could be a wild ride.
Okay, are you ready for this one? Here we
Yeah.
go. This is called Cold Cases.
Great.
And it is 9 Grisham novels and 1 Vanilla Ice song.
Okay. That's a solid category.
Yeah, right?
Okay, ready?
Yeah,
Ice Ice Baby.
correct.
The Firm.
Yes.
The Pelican Brief.
Yes.
The Rural Juror.
The
The Rural Juror. Oh goodness gracious. My mom's a huge Grisham fan. I've read like 2 and I didn't particularly enjoy them. I read his nonfiction, but that's not going to be on here. I'm trying to think of the John Grisham movies. The Juror, is that one of them? The Jury, The Jurist,
No.
The Rainmaker.
Oh, you got it just in the nick of time.
Rainmaker
Just in
is
the nick of
another
time. Okay, so the ones you got were number 5, The Firm, number 6, The Pelican Brief,
Right.
number 8, The Rainmaker.
I think they all have Tom Cruise in them, by the way.
But it's possible. And number 10, Ice Ice Baby.
Right.
And the ones you missed were The Client,
Okay.
The Chamber, A Time to Kill.
Oh man, that has Matthew McConaughey in it.
The Runaway Jury.
Oh,
So you were
okay.
very close with Rural Juror.
Yeah.
The Street Lawyer. I'm sensing a theme in John Grisham novels.
Yeah, no, he was a lawyer and then became a novelist.
and the
That's
partner.
that's why.
That's why. Okay,
A
so
couple
you
of
got
those I've never
4?
heard of, but okay. That's funny.
Gotcha. There you go. It's number 4.
Not a rural juror.
So you
about
got 4 on that one.
that. Okay, so we're gonna do this online category just because I am curious and I want to see.
Because this was right at the beginning of the internet, really.
Okay.
All right. So the category is online.
Well, okay. Well, it's not really. The category is online and on lawn, and it's parts or features of your news.
Okay. Headline.
Yeah.
The subtitle. The
Think of like sections.
yeah. The body.
No.
No.
You're
No. The hook.
no. Think of categories of news.
Human interest.
There. Okay.
Okay.
You're getting closer.
Political. Celebrity news. Sports pages. The obituaries. Okay, I'm out.
So you missed the classifieds, the weather,
Uh-huh.
entertainment. Although I'll give you
'Cause I said celebrity,
You
right?
said
Yeah.
celebrity. I'll give you entertainment. Business, metro, local, comics, editorials, and advice.
That's why I got 2.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got 2.
I got 2.
Oh no, you got 3. You got
Okay.
headlines, sports, and
Okay.
entertainment.
Okay. But either way, you still won this card.
I really wanted that to be wild and talking about dial-up.
Yeah,
internet
that
and
was not
AOL,
as fun as
AOL screen names.
Uh-huh.
Wonder if
Okay.
there's got to be an updated version of this game.
Oh, there has to be.
Yeah.
Allie, do you want Born with Scales or It's a Quack Up?
Oh goodness, animal categories. I'm not a fan of the duck, so let's go with Born with Scales.
Okay, Born with Scales.
It's either music or it's like lizards or something.
No.
Neither.
The Living Beings of the Zodiac. So what are the, I guess, animal or thing
Okay.
representations of the Zodiac?
Okay. Okay.
All right, go ahead and flip that over.
Okay.
And go.
So a crab, a scorpion,
Yep.
a virgin, a
Yep.
fish, scales.
No scales.
Scales is not one.
Scales is not on there. Yeah.
One of them is like a jar or something.
A jar? No, that's one of the new ones
No?
that just came out.
What are some of the other
That's the
ones?
water bearer you're thinking of, which nobody
Um,
recognizes because it completely twists their worldview.
One is a goat, I think.
A goat, okay.
One is like twins.
Twins.
Um,
Almost time. And time's up.
yeah.
You got a lot of these, though.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so you got twins,
Mm-hmm.
crabs,
So Gemini,
mhm,
Cancer,
mhm, virgin, Virgo,
Virgo,
scorpion, Scorpio, goat,
I think we just got out of Scorpio season, so I wonder
Possibly.
what season it is right now.
goat, Tom Brady,
Wrong.
and fish for Pisces.
Fish is Pisces.
Yeah.
What's Aquarius? Water? Is it just water?
The Aquarius isn't on here.
Okay.
Remember, there's only 10.
Yeah,
and
there's 12 signs.
Yeah, so,
Ooh, 2 signs
Ram,
got slighted. Ooh.
Ram for Aries. They put
Okay.
that one in for sure. Bull for Taurus.
Oh, Taurus.
Yeah. Lion.
Taurus.
Lion for Leo.
Leo.
And,
yeah. Oh, I should have gotten Leo because they're right before Virgo.
Mhm. And Archer for Sagittarius.
What are you? What's your sign?
I am a dragon.
No, you're not. That's not a sign.
You got what? 6? 6.
No, you're a.
I'm
yeah.
But they're all made up, so it doesn't matter. I've told you my 2 rules about the zodiac, right?
I mean, yes.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. and never date a Leo. Those are my two rules about the Zodiac. And you know what? I have to go in and edit that out, but I'll have to censor it, but it's worth it.
Yeah. I mean, listen, if it brings you peace and solace in this chaotic world, I find it interesting.
Mhm.
It's like I feel like a lot of people find it interesting because it's a question you can ask a person and feel like you've connected with them and that you know something about them.
Right.
Right. I think there's actually a lot in that.
Sure.
And it may be not necessarily accurate, but I think it's a way that we feel like we can get to know somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And we feel like we can have less chaos in a world that is constantly
In chaos.
chaotic. Yeah. Like it's just a way to sort of order things so that we
Mhm.
can feel a little more peaceful about just the constant horrific nightmares that are happening around us on a regular basis.
Sure. I mean, I get that. Look, and again, if you're looking at it in a positive...
This is a fun one.
Okay. If you're looking at it in a positive way, more power to you. The problem is that I have faced way too many situations where somebody assumes malice of me
Sure.
because of my sign, because I guess that's what they want to see, right? Like, if you want to see positivity...
But I also think that's not how it's supposed to be
Sure.
used, right? It's
Right.
like this is a characteristic, but every single characteristic that exists can be both good and bad.
Right.
Right? Like you can be a positive person,
Mhm.
but there's such a thing as toxic positivity.
Yeah.
Like you can be a stoic person, but there's times when that stoicism is really useful. So
Mhm.
I think ascribing a negative aspect to a trait doesn't really make sense because
Right.
every trait has positive and negative, right? You use whatever that trait is or whatever that feeling or whatever that skill is in the right situation for good.
Yeah.
Great. If you use it for evil, now you're using your powers for evil.
Sure.
Don't recommend.
Right.
Unless it's necessary.
I will still forever remain the type of person who says dragon when they ask me my sign and never telling anybody my birthday for that exact reason. Just because I don't want people to assume, like, get to know me. I don't want people to assume things about me before you get to know me. That's just me though. That's just me and the person that I am. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I could stand on my own without some mythical calendar telling you
Sure.
what my traits are.
I think it's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, no, it is absolutely fascinating,
Yeah.
and I love the history behind it and all that stuff. I just personally don't put any stock in it. But that's like anything, right? Even if you don't believe something exists, you can still find the story of it fascinating.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a mythology or
Mhm.
as a
Yeah.
set of stories.
I mean, we already know, like,
Sure.
Zeus and Poseidon and these things don't exist, knock on wood, right? But, like...
Listen, if it floods on the way home, that's your fault.
Yeah, right,
All
correct.
right. So this is you're a bunch of animals, which is groups of animals. So names for a group of animals.
Oh, that's a fun one.
I know, it's so
Okay.
good.
So now I have to remember the names of the groups.
These are the pretty standard ones.
Sure.
though.
So a slither of snakes, a team of horses, a pride of lions.
Yeah.
A flock of seagulls or birds. Flock of birds.
Yeah.
A
And I run so
Don't distract me. Don't distract me.
away.
A family of mongoose. A slither of lawyers. A suggestion of improvisers. I'm out of time.
You're out of time.
I feel like I pick categories that are really good for you, and you just like
I thought this was going to be fun.
it was.
You missed
It
some
was
very
very
obvious
fun.
ones.
It was very fun. How many did I get?
You got 2.
I got 2.
You missed a herd,
Oh, a herd.
a litter,
Yeah,
a pack,
sure.
a gaggle, a school, a swarm, a brood, and a fraternity.
You're right. Those were all very, except for fraternity. I think those were all pretty standard. What is a brood? It doesn't say. Is it a brood of bats?
No, I wish it did say. I've heard it before, but I couldn't tell you what animal it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Google it, someone, and let us
Like
know.
I've heard like a brood of vampires, which is why I'm assuming a brood.
No,
of
I thought it was a coven of vampires. It's a coven of witches.
coven of witches. Yeah.
And is it a brood of vampires?
A nest of vampires,
Maybe.
or the nest is where they sleep.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's not a Halloween episode.
If
It's a Christmas
you,
episode. So we don't...
If you know what a brood is, if you want to give that a goog, drop it in the comments. And
Yeah.
also, if you're a vampire, tell us what you're called. How do you like to be referred to in a group?
Yeah. So I don't think we have to go to the next one because you've already won 3. So that's it. You're the overall winner.
I am the champion. I feel like I haven't won in a while.
Haven't you? Oh,
I
I
don't
stopped
think
keeping
so.
track of who won what.
Well, we also have played a few games where there's not a winner.
Right. There's not a winner. Yeah.
The winner is our friendship.
And you, the little ghosties.
And you, the little ghosties. Thank you for staying with us for season 8. We've got some cool surprises coming up.
Yeah.
This is the holiday season. So if you want to gift us with, I don't know, your money. We do have merch available. You can give it to someone or buy it for yourself and give yourself a gift.
Yeah.
You
get one of these cool shirts in different colors, or you can get our logo and several other items like phone cases or hats.
And we got stickers. We got so much stuff, y'all. We got some stickers that are good, stocking stuffers. And so if you want some merch, go get that. We haven't plugged it in a while. And spend some time with people you care about or animals that you care about.
I get some people who aren't crazy about spending time with their families, especially nowadays that we're all sort of dealing with our traumas now.
Yeah.
So, like, you don't feel like you have to spend time with your family if that's not something you want to do.
Right.
But if you love your family and you want to spend time with them, love them. Spend time with them. If you don't want to spend time with your family and you'd rather spend time with your chosen family of friends, then do that, man. Just stay positive and spend time with the people you love, whoever they are.
Yeah. And share our podcast with someone and we'll be their friends.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do that. So this game is super old school. 2004, as we said.
20 years ago almost.
Yeah, 20 years ago. The box, I'm gonna rate it a tiny toy piano because it's in a weird shape. I feel like if it had some keys on it, it would make that dink dink baby toy piano sound. I don't even know how we got this. I think this was gifted to me so long ago.
I mean, 2004, and you've kept it for this long.
Yeah, but I think it was like a garage sale thing or something.
Maybe.
Whatever. We love a circular economy. We love buying things that have already been bought and loved once and giving them a new life.
Yeah, we are, in the words of Adam Savage, we are but the couriers of these items.
Yes, we are. Cards. I think they're cool. I love the little red card reader. And I love the satisfying click of this little outburst card reader situation.
I love this whole device where you have to stick the card in and then it's like you can't see what the answers are until you place it in the thing. Right?
Or unless you're wearing like 3D glasses, which is pretty obvious that you're cheating in that space.
Right.
But yeah, I love it because there's like a fun mystery to it where like you can see the category, but like they're kind of fun and punny, so you don't actually know what the category is. So I love that. There's 600 different cards, so you could play a lot of games of Outburst and not have a repeated card.
And they're double-sided.
Yeah, they're double-sided, which I love.
Yeah.
What do you want to rate these cards?
I want to rate it like a page out of a 3D comic book. Like when your favorite comic book releases their 3D issue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a 3D comic book page. That's awesome. Playability, it's pretty easy, especially with like more people. You just kind of keep going around. I think you can even play teams, which is
it says
fun
here
and helpful.
For adults, unlimited players in 2 teams.
Yeah. So playing in teams would be really fun. I think this would be a really good, pre-meal or post-meal
definitely
game.
And you know what? It's super easy. It's like Now, the only thing is, you do have to be of a certain age to get some of these categories.
Yeah, or get an updated edition. Or
get an
you
updated
can probably
edition.
download some cards off the interweb.
Ah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like there's no way my like 22-year-old cousin was going to get any of those Tom Hanks movies at the beginning.
Yeah, but also the animal ones. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, yeah. And I had a great time.
I did.
This
I had
is
a really
such a
fun
classic game. Classic games make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. So this was like drinking a warm... This is as fun as like drinking a warm cup of tea and watching a movie you've seen 7 times.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite pastimes.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. So we wish you a wonderful day. We wish you
a happy holiday season, whichever holiday you celebrate.
Or just a happy November, December, January if you don't celebrate any holidays.
Yeah.
The New Year's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to, I don't know, make resolutions or start over or pick a thing or
Whatever feels good to you.
reevaluate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We wish you lots of good stuff, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
Wait.
Oh, you didn't.
I wasn't ready.
You weren't. We got to make eye contact.
We got to make eye contact.
And then
Bye. There we go. Now we nailed it. We're professionals.
We're
after all.
professionals. Yeah, this is what we do.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Now we'd love to hear from you.
You can visit playdatepod.us to watch our videos,
Access our episode library,
find out more about our brand of quality, clean comedy.
and contact us with any questions or comments.
Improvisers love audience suggestions, so make sure you visit playdatepod.us.
And the podcast you just heard was a production of Society Circus Players.
If you like what you heard today, please rate, review, subscribe, and share it with a friend.
And finally, if life's a circus, we're the clowns!
Yeah, because I got it on
Your annual holiday haircut.
Yeah, my annual holiday. I got it, I think, on Monday or something. I know I
No.
got it after work one day, but it was like, remember when this was all messed up?
Yep. People out here taking pictures. You got to get that haircut.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I haven't had a haircut in so long. It's truly just, it's upsetting at this point.
It's not that long.
It's so,
like,
it's
I know people with
so
so much longer hair.
long. It's not that it's long. It's
Uh-huh.
also just like you need to keep your hair trimmed.
Mm.
Like whatever, have the length of hair you want to have, but
Yeah.
like it needs to be healthy. And this is like, I just need to get a trim
Sure.
or something
I
or
get that.
shape like.